have crossed to Rubicon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have pushed us to the wall. We don't care anymore. You know they're funny. They don't buy us. So we are calling. Ndibo Kempucha. But this Igbo matter. Fighting against him, brother. Ndi Ranya Bata. Make them they look like a saga. Mazina de Kano. Amadike. If you bulu na muma otu aka dizzy. Oh, we calling on you, Kwena. Kandiro we benadi. Kwena. Chukwe, Kwena. Kandiro we benadi. Amadike. Because do. Right here in the dungeon. You are not alone. We love you, we are. Ututu nanyas. Ani nebebe. Akwani digo. Chukwo kika. Piama piano rolo aniyo. Say. Leo mo Biafra. Ndi no longa. Jay. Maka gini. Maka na hacholong wenongwe ha. Chukwo kika bia. We want to go. London Biafra is our home. Federal, let my people go. We are ready to go. Umunem, unu bebe. Yeah, kwena. Chukwe kwena no. Kandiro we benadi. Yeah, kwena. Chukwe kwena. Land full of Biafra, land full of Biafra. Land full of milk and Biafra, full of people of Biafra, business people all over the place. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful Biafrans, lovers of freedom all over the world. I welcome you to today's program. Wonderful people, join me from wherever you are. I am here once more for us to continue. Biafra remains our only exit route. I beg your pardon. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Abụkwa m nwanne unu nwaanyị abịakwa m ọzọ ka m si abịa. Join anụ m ka ikwu ife gbasalụ Biafra. Ana m ekenekwa unu ụtụtụ ọma nke onye chiri ya zelu. Tata bụ 27th of March 2026. And ife ọ bụ n'afịa ndị be anyị bụ afọ. Tata bụ afọ n'afọ Igbo. Ndewo na ụmụnne m. Join me from wherever you are watching, and let us continue. Ndewo Charles. It is still morning from my end. I say good morning, good afternoon. Join me, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. We have a lot to talk about. We are people that love life, and we are working towards our freedom. We are not haters. We are not violent people. And we are not asking anybody to rehabilitate us, because we know what we are capable of. Biafra remains our only exit. our religion and we must evangelize. If you look at the title of today's program, it says Nigeria Rehabilitate Terrorists while chasing freedom fighters. Biafrans must go. I don't know if anyone agrees with me. Biafra must go. And how do we achieve this, my people? We will only achieve it in one simple way: funding our government in exile. We have our website, which is being shown here. If you look at the website, it says Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And when you go to your browser and click on it, it brings you here and you will see donate. When you click on this donate, it will show you IOU loan, it will show you BLA, BLT, and it will also show you weekly and monthly donation. And you will click on the one that applies to you. Biafrans, we must leave Nigeria. There's a video that is trending and I would like you to listen to it and we will take it from there. Biafra must come, and it is only Biafra that can save people from my region. Only Biafra and nothing else. First of all,
the EU. As social media commentators yesterday highlighted an observation that the deal includes a clause to support the reintegration of repentant
Biafrans, you see, when you have two enemies, when you have two problems, you will choose one. Now let me go to this.
Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. So many people have asked that questions. Why do we need to rehabilitate criminals? They all should be killed. Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. So many people have asked that questions. Why do we need to rehabilitate criminals? They all should be killed. Because they kill people.
Because they kill
Well,
people.
that
You
may
heard
make
that.
sense.
Let me take it a little bit back.
But even in the Bible, They all should be killed because they kill people. Well,
Because
that
they
may make
kill
sense.
people.
But even in the Bible, we heard about the prodigal son.
You heard him. Biafrans, let me make this make sense to you. Because the way the video is playing is being interrupted by the internet. You all know that internet, it intercepts and interrupts videos, especially from, wow, my sister is here. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you are doing good. My wonderful sister from Australia, thank you so much. I love you. Biafrans, based on the title of this very program, Nigeria rehabilitates, and they are still advocating the rehabilitation of terrorists that kills people knowingly and recklessly and willingly. It's not as if killing a human being is a mistake. It's not. But I will tell you my reason for using this. I will tell you. And just for clarity's sake, let me play back.
Talking about Operation Safe Corridor. So many people have asked that questions. Why do we need to rehabilitate criminals? They all should be killed because they kill people. Well, that may make sense.
Because they kill people, and that makes sense. That's what he's saying.
But even in the Bible, we heard about the prodigal son.
Even in the Bible, you heard about prodigal son. He is using Bible indicating that he's a Christian. And he's using prodigal son to make you forgive a criminal that is deliberately, consciously, and recklessly killing people. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is neither a criminal, he does not kill people. The only sin of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is that he wants his people to be free. To be free from this Islamization agenda, because they are not just killing because they have knife. They are killing because the agenda is to instill fear into Christians, so that when they knock at your door with their Quran, you will bow out of fear, coercion, intimidation. But they are going to be considered to be rehabilitated and be compared to the prodigal son in the Bible. And prodigal son was not a killer. Prodigal son only squandered his father's money. But the government of Nigeria squanders the money. They kill. They support and sponsor killers. And the world is now going to support them. I will come to that one where the world is supporting them. These are awareness that we create to make Biafrans know that since our orientation is not with the Quran, but with the Bible, that this military man, Oluyede, the CDS, the current CDS, because their former CDS was Musa, now they have given Musa another position, an escort. He escorted Tinubu to London. And I will come to that again. Biafrans, we need to hurry up and leave Nigeria. My darling sister, I see you, love. Ndewo, love Nwantiti. I love you so much. The most powerful Biafran female freedom fighter. That is love. So, my people, why I do bring these videos is not because you haven't seen it or you haven't heard anything like it, but very analytically to let you understand what Nigeria government is all about and that our delay in exiting Nigeria is going to be too unbearable for us. Very catastrophic. They will kill you, no compensation, but they will be rehabilitated. Just like they killed us 1945, 1950 something, 1926 about women riot. They killed us 1966, 1967. They brought war against us. Nothing happened. Nobody talked about it. But now we have an exit route, and that is for us to donate and leave Nigeria. Now, we need to leave Nigeria. We need to know that we have to wake up, donate and free ourselves, support our government in exile, support our Prime Minister, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkeri. These are the ways we have to leave Nigeria. Keeping quiet or gossiping or writing volumes on your platform criticizing your government, that will not save anything. But look at this. Where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is neither a terrorist or a criminal, as this man called it, has been put to life jail. That is to silence him for life. But criminals, they call them terrorists. They are going to be considered and be rehabilitated and be included in the army. That's why a CDS has to come and be talking this trash. So I want us to listen to him.
If there was not that window for the man to come back, would he have come back? So the point is that these are Nigerians, mostly. And
They are Nigerians mostly, not totally, not completely, because they import these terrorists from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mauritania. They are not Nigerians. They bring them to Nigeria. They give them Nigeria passport to cover their tracks. They control everything. All these military heads. This one is an Air Force senior man. The one talking is a military senior man. These are the people, the tools they use after paying them $3 million in their account. They will start using them for the world to believe that they are doing something good.
it's important for us to give them that window to repent if they want to, rather than pushing them to the extreme.
You see, rather than pushing them to extreme, it's not good to push a terrorist to extreme, but it's good to push a freedom fighter to extreme, even to the extent of proscribing a freedom fighter as a terrorist. And why terrorists are not supposed to be pushed to the extreme. This is the case of Biafrans.
To say, okay, it's either we kill you or you continue with the adventure. I think it's important for us to make people understand, especially the National Assembly.
So he's standing at the National Assembly trying to convince the people, trying to talk to them, just like I'm talking to my people, just like I am begging my people on bended knees, please donate. We are not the same with these people. He is a Yoruba man. A Yoruba man can change to any religion at any time.
That is not our orientation. I'm begging you, my brothers, as this man is talking to his people in the National Assembly, I'm talking to you, Biafrans, in our own Breji Media platform. Let us donate, support our freedom, give them loan if you have, and let us leave Nigeria. Because Nigeria is this country that swings. They swing. They are like chameleon. Any color can come to them at any time, and they will adopt that color. This is the background of Tinubu's agreement with the Fulanis. This is the basis of that agreement. So, my people, Biafrans, when you listen to this man, you will sit down and ask yourself, why would a Biafran call me yesterday? He said his name is Ebe Kwodike, insulting me, insulting Simon Ekpa, insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, insulting Ogenkere, saying that we are the ones killing Biafrans. Yesterday, but my information minister told me to ignore him. A Biafran, you will be lying against your brother. As Sarido Kubo was the one they hired from that end to be unaliving our people. Udele has joined them. But Ebe Kwedike does not see those. Look at it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be rehabilitated. Let us assume that freedom fighting has now translated to terrorism. You cannot pardon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is talking about freedom, but you can pardon killers, terrorists, sponsored by their own government, because this man works for government, and government sent him to come and do what he's doing. And whose government is that? Tinubu's government, a Yoruba man, originally from Gambia, but now Tinubu is classified as a Yoruba man.
Because as you speak now, everything about safe corridor is being driven by defense headquarters. And there's no part of the budget that says, okay, you should run Operation Safe Corridor. So, our honorable there, I'm only speaking to you to understand the importance of Safe Corridor, and that at some point we may come calling for your support.
Have you heard it? You have all heard it. You saw all the men that are there. Let me tell you the backlash of this. They will tell you that the repentant Boko Harams has been integrated in the society. Have they told you that the killings of human beings, Christians, will stop? Are they talking about the end to the killing of Christians? Now, when you integrate these people into the society, they will say, oh, Biafra should not go. Then you will be with them. What next? They will Islamize you. You will be Islamized. Are we ready to be Islamized? That is the question. So, Biafrans, what are we talking about? You have heard that. Now, I can tell you that this is the aftermath of their visit to UK. Let me show you why I say that.
And this time we continue our deep dive into Nigeria's foreign relations. And this time we're unpacking the details from the recently concluded €288 million grant package to Nigeria from the EU, as social media commentators yesterday highlighted an observation that the
288 million package from Europe. And where is UK? UK is in Europe. They still communicate with them, even though they have exited. Makana ndi Europe gbaluche na mkpo. Ndi UK gbaluche na mkpo. That's why Faji we pụọ na EU. Man oluo na something like this because all fanwa gwalu ndi EU, fana ndi otu asari dokubo. Kechide our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Ke detain ya. My people, onyo bunana so this struggle. You don't go doing it blindly. You must come to equity with clean hands. So coming for your freedom or fighting for your freedom, when you come to it, you must come with clean hands. You must come looking left, right, and center to see or to hear what will lead to your success in getting that freedom, or what will impinge on your success, and you work against it and guide against it. These people, this is Arise News. They are reading out how much deal Europe is ready to support Nigeria to not to radicalize or to bring out Boko Haram terrorists and rehabilitate them. But Europe forgot that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of Europe. By virtue of his passport or citizenship, he is a European. But they kept quiet. They ignored the fact that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking for freedom. Why are Europeans supporting Nigeria to rehabilitate terrorists? Because they want to continue milking our oil and gas. Because right now, they cannot get oil anywhere. And that oil is in Biafra land. This is why Europe will have a deal with Nigeria government to rehabilitate terrorists, people who kill and maim Christians. Let us listen to her.
The deal includes a clause to support the reintegration of repentant terrorists. Now, the information contained under initiatives on the European Commission website under Aid, Development, Cooperation and Fundamental Rights states that under governance, peace and security, the EU collaborates with Nigeria to promote stability and security by supporting democratic governance, inclusive participation of...
Now, you are seeing the result of their visit to United Kingdom to rehabilitate terrorists, something they will not tolerate in their own country. Why? Because they want to reinforce their opportunity of continuously making us dry, taking our oil and gas. And you all know that right now, because of the war in Iran, there's a river there called Star Hormuz. That Star Hormuz is it looks very narrow in the map, but it is a very big canal in Iran where the whole oil pipes in the whole world passed through. So this is the after effect of their visit in the UK. So Biafrans, why am I telling you this? Nigeria is always strategizing. What is our own strategy? They were my brother. Okechukwu, they were Honorable Okechukwu, they were my sister. UK and AUC. Thank you all for joining. When you are reading or listening to any video or any broadcast, try and make sense and sensibility out of what you are reading or listening to. This is what the world is turned to. The world now is a place where bad things have turned to good and good turned to bad. Onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every day they were going to court, every month, every week, every month. Europe did not see it. Europe never knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of UK. And if you are a citizen of UK, you are partially or completely a European. Europe never talked about it. Everything that is happening to Biafra land, Europe don't know about it. But they know about the terrorists and how to rehabilitate them. Supporting Nigeria with 288 million. 288 million. That's what the lady read. And that's what that Oluyede, the CDS, was talking about. This is to strengthen the agreement of Tinubu and the Fulanis, not to interrupt their quest to conquer our land and Islamize us, Fulanize us, all at the same time. Because it is always the agreement between any Yoruba person that will rule Nigeria with the Fulanis, because Fulani believe that Nigeria belongs to them. And that was the agreement during the amalgamation with the Europe or UK and Nigeria. Fulanis. Minority Fulanis are ruling you people. Biafrans, are we going to continue sitting and watching and listening to all these deadly comments? We cannot. We have to do something about it. And that is to go to our website. Donate your Ejema and Deje. Support what we are doing. Because this is the only thing that will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The nation, the country, the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu own their citizenship, they are not talking about it. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not talking about killing people. He's talking about freeing his own people. Everybody, they all ignore it. Are we going to also ignore our freedom, which our leader was talking about? So, unashamedly, Nigeria will be telling you that a prodigal son equals to a terrorist. Therefore, you should pardon him. But a freedom fighter should be sent to life imprisonment. Yes, my sister, it's so pathetic.
Young people, women, and people with disabilities and fostering peace-building efforts. Key actions include promoting the reintegration of former combatants, including Boko Haram associates in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa states. Now, whilst this item sits amongst other clauses that relate to clean energy, migration, health, and education, it is the clause that has generated conversation. So let's quickly look at the breakdown of this 288 million euro grant deal that was sealed last week. So out of the 200...
You see, it has already been sealed. 288 million in the hands of terrorists, plus 746 million from Britain, granted, signed and sealed, to tell you how rich Nigeria is now. Under Tinubu, Biafrans, we are like children that are orphans, no father, no mother, nobody to support us. We are going to be our own supporters. For those businessmen in the homeland who are not doing anything to support what we are doing, you are paying these people jizya tax. In every business you transact, jizya tax is what an unbeliever to their religion pays them. Whether you like it or not, that's the tax you pay them in Lagos. And you will do all that year in, year out, build your house, and they will demolish it. And no compensation will be paid to you. Why do you prefer to remain in the land of your enemy, developing it, and your home is all bushes? That's why these terrorists have bushes to go and stay in your land, because it is not developed. And you are busy developing the land of your enemy. And you are paying tax on top of that. And after demolishing your houses, no compensation is paid to you. Now, add 746 million British pounds, add 288 million euro, sealed last week. This is what Tinubu and Fulanis agreed that he will do for them. And that money, before you know it, they will first of all share it among themselves and use the remaining ones to buy ammunition to keep killing their victims. And who are these victims? Biafrans. This is it.
188 million package. Let's just look at the breakdown. We have an image of that. 50 million will support healthcare, manufacturing, a number of things. You can see them on the screen.
50 million for healthcare and manufacturing via Bank of Industry. This is it. EU supports Nigeria with 288 million package. Then 85 million will be for agriculture, business value chains. Then 108 million will be grants in loans to Nigeria government. Then 16 million euro will be strengthening migration, governance, and reintegration. Reintegration of these terrorists. You people are seeing it. Now, let me shock you about this whole thing. Somebody who used to be their supporter is now making a very private and personal protest.
Country too hard, this country is too hard. We are going, oh no, with vex. Look, our fuel, our everything is too expensive in this country. We have refineries that are not working in this country. Nothing is working in this country. And we cannot.
You see it. He is crying for hunger. Nothing is working. Go ahead, my sister.
Ada, good morning.
Kedu?
Adam, I'm just upset with all this foolishness.
I know.
Biafrans, good morning. Who is this one talking? Arise TV, right?
Yes.
Arise TV. When did they come to existence? Are they did they just surface this month? You see, the evil that people plant, water, and watch it grow is what they will eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and in between snacks. Arise TV, where were you when Buhari went to Egypt and declare is it visa on arrival?
Yes.
You see, Nigerians, the longer you pretend that nothing is happening, the more something will be happening. Ndị Igbo sị, onye ụghara agha, hia lefu.
Yes.
Because when you admit that your property or anything of yours is missing, the easier it is for you to look for it, or even have people help you look and find it. But the more you deny that you lost item A, item B will also be lost.
Yes.
Item C will also be lost. By the time you know it, you hit Z, which is the last alphabet. And by that time, all the people who might have helped you to look for item A are nowhere to be found. Aka si ha ga-eba ha ọnụ. You see, Okala Rumbo, it's just too early. When Buhari told them that as wherever you're coming from, just show up. We give you citizenship, free visa, free everything. Were they not alive? Or is it because Abuja is surrounded? Is it because Lagos is now surrounded? Is that why they are admitting that's a problem? No, that's no problem. Everybody should go back to sleep. There is no problem. When Buhari started operation, whatever corridor, were they not there? They were busy observing table manners, and that they will continue to observe until they are all consumed.
Yes.
They think they are spiting the Biafrans. Biafra will come out stronger and better at the end of this journey.
Yes.
And all of them will reap and enjoy the fruit of their labor. You see, let them go ask Gowon. Gowon is still alive. He's not dead yet. God is keeping him for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria, keeping Nigeria one is a task that must be done. They did all they did. Obasanjo, Otafam Gorilla, let him ask God. Let him stop quoting Bible. He's not the first person to quote Bible. After all, when Jesus came to this world, he was first acknowledged as of who he is in the temple. It wasn't in the street. And he told him to shut up. It's not time to reveal himself. So Obasanjo quoting Bible is not new. He will be there and collect his own. All of them.
All of them.
All of them. There will be no escape for anybody. Why are they now talking? When Buhari started Operation Open Corridor, whatever corridor, were they not there? Weren't there human beings that signed those documents? I thought they educated. They are lawmakers. Are they going to tell me they did not read the document before they signed? They are signing those things, building case for themselves. Because they think the more they do, the easier it is for them to wipe Biafrans off the map. Rather, the more they do, the more they create avenue for themselves to drink from the cup they are offering Biafrans.
Yes.
God is not stupid, though. You see, the thing wrong with Nigeria, whoever they are, called Nigeria, is the first lie they told themselves. That policy of protect the crown at all costs.
Yes.
You must protect the crown at all costs. That is the problem. They agreed to it. They took our people to Second World War, used them as human shield, and they were all killed. A few of them that came back more or less useless. At least I know 2 people, if nothing more, from my village.
Yes.
No compensation, no rehabilitation, nothing. And they were glad they came back alive. My uncle, the wife was pregnant, their first child. That man was taken to go fight for a war he has no idea what it was all about. That man never came back. That young girl had that child, a male child, and was raising that young man by himself. Again, the so-called colonial people started the genocidal war, and that boy was killed in that war because he never came back from that Biafra war.
Child.
This is my uncle. This is not a story from the moon. Look, where I know God is merciful, at what point is God going to forgive them? Where? Which sin? That is so compounded that it's not, you can't even peel the layers. They have to protect the crown. Oh. Onye boss on there.
They are protecting it.
They have to continue to protect that crown, that lovely crown. But you know what? Biafrans, especially this generation, we are not part of that deal.
No.
We weren't there when the first deal was made. We weren't raised to protect the almighty crown. So we don't know anything about the dark crown. Whether it's good or bad, we don't know anything about crown. We don't wear crown where we come from. In Biafra land, we don't wear crown. So to hell with the crown and the wearer and the supporter. Are they talking about healthcare and business? Really? From 2021, is it 2027? That's the period the stupid deal covered, right?
Yes.
If they got the money to develop their healthcare and their business, can somebody please explain to me, because my dumb head can't get it, why if their head hot, they run to London? If their knee hot, they run to France. So what happened to the money they were given to develop their healthcare system? What happened to it? Oh, it was used to develop Europe. I understand. After all, the money belonged to them. You see, the so-called Nigerians, let them continue to pretend that all is well. They will go down one by one, according to Danjuma.
Yes.
All of them, from Aso Rock to the street of Owerri, to the street of Anambra. Every corner of that contraption, I call it evil forest. because that's where evil dwells. Nigeria is where evil dwells. The people I'm concerned now is the ones who claim to be Biafrans. Are you still in doubt that you're not part of that deal? Akpabio and Bianca. Well, Bianca is wearing clothes of two colors. One is by marriage, one is from her original DNA. Don't ask me more on that. Go look at her very well. Her beauty, maybe they use her beauty to deceive our eternal leader. Well, the true story is not being told from her actions.
Yes.
So anybody who have sense will understand what I just said. I'm not going to explain it any further. Akpabio is an idiot. If he's not an idiot, what was he doing in Windsor Castle? Oh, to ride a horse-drawn carriage that his father didn't get a chance to ride. So now he has arrived. His house is on fire and he's out there chasing rats. It will catch up with him soon. Two of them they used to say, oh, there were Biafrans there. No, they are not Biafrans. No, they are not. Because no true Biafran will go out there deceiving himself or herself, riding horse, a driven carriage, drinking tea, while your house is burning. Nigerians, for all of you that claim to be Nigerians, is it clear to you that you have no government?
Not at all.
Is it clear to you that you have nobody to defend you? Is it clear to you that you're a citizen of nowhere? Because if you are a citizen of anywhere, you will be treated as a citizen. Because you belong to the wolf to be eaten. That's why the people you claimed were your government were out there sipping tea, jolly, 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 while they give you to their wolves to eat. I never hear anywhere bomb is falling on your citizens and you're out there gallivanting. I can't get over it. Biafrans, please, even if it's 2% of your brain cells left, understand this. You have one government. It is Biafra government in exile. That's the government for indigenous people of Biafra, in case nobody told you. You have a leader. You have two leaders. One in Nigerian prison. The other one in European prison. Is it clear to you why they are all sent out there?
Yes.
If you don't need to go to Harvard to understand this. If you have enough sense to know that when you are walking on the street, a car is coming, you need to step by the side and let the car pass. You have enough brain, so stop playing stupid. What else do you need to know that, one, you don't belong to Nigeria?
At all.
By any measure. Two, You are, as an individual, an indigenous person of Biafra. A bunch of you become indigenous people of Biafra. So don't let nobody come and interpret any other grammar for you. In your family, if your family name is Okafor and your name is Jack, now that everybody is answering foreign name, they describe you or you describe yourself as Okafor's child. Okafor didn't have just you. He has other children, male and female. All of you are referred to as the children of Okafor. So don't go out there and claim your family name is not Okafor. You're an idiot. So why is it difficult for you people to understand this IPOB, which is an acronym, Indigenous People of Biafra? Why is it difficult for you people to understand it? If you understand that all the children of Okafor are his children, one of them is a child of Okafor. Now you understand the meaning of Indigenous People of Biafra and stop being stupid. It's getting on my damn nerves. This idiot will come out and say, oh, I'm not a member of IBM. Who the heck are you? Oh, when you see money, your brain cell drop on the floor and you step on it. Look, as an indigenous person of Biafra, you have a government.
We do.
Okay? Somebody has to speak on your behalf. If a foreign government is going to have a discussion with Biafra, it's not going to come house to house. You need a body to represent you people. That's your government. The person who is standing in the forefront of that government as I'm speaking now, which is what? Friday, the 27th of March, 2026. He has a name. His name is Ogechukwu Nkere. You don't have to like him. He don't even like you. Crap. What is this liking business? You don't have to like him.
Lack of knowing.
Okay? Look, where I am, we have one mayor. I don't even know him. The only thing I owe him is to pay my tax. And what he owed me is my protection.
Exactly.
Like somebody said, what is there between a landlord and a tenant? Except tenant pay your rent, landlord fix the place. So your responsibility is to support your government. It was our eternal leader who was leading Biafra issue. Then Uwazirike resuscitated the struggle after everybody was beaten into stupor. Then he changed his hand. He became our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then he became Mazi Simon Ekpa. Then it is Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere. Biafra is the barracks. Soldier come, soldier go. Barracks remains.
Yes.
So stop personalizing it. Stop taking unnecessary ownership of what doesn't belong to you.
Please, my sister, 1 minute. Let me
Go ahead.
stress on what you just said. Some of us, if you can mute just for 1 minute. Yes, I was reading on the internet yesterday what one of the converted CRCs was saying on the Twitter handle. I shook my head. in disgust and disbelief. That many of us or some of us don't really know what they are into. Or maybe they came as saboteurs, flaunting themselves, flying cash about like cash cows, whether the money is ill-gotten or whether they are genuine money, because we Biafrans, we are being massacred, we are being annihilated, we are being killed. A whole genocide has been going on since 1967. Till date, they are still killing us. And somebody will come in pretense that you are part of us. And you will be writing rubbish, trying to deceive Biafrans. And even one idiot will be there. Oh, tell them what? We have government in exile. You all live abroad. Some of you live in UK. Some live in America. How many governments do Nigeria, UK have, or America? They have one government. Every time I'll be calling Nigeria because Nigeria is pissing us off. And some of you are still wallowing in ignorance, stupidity. You cannot convert all of us to wallow in ignorance like you. And those of you who are listening to this, in fact, we discard you. We don't need you. Even if you are giving us 1 billion, to hell with you and your money. We don't care about any idiot. We Biafrans, we know what we want. We want freedom. We are not looking for your love or for your likeness. Mazio Genkere is a full-fledged Biafran. And he has every right to lead us. He has every right to lead us. We don't care whether you like him or not. If you hate Mazio Genkere, then you are enemy of Biafra. Because when Ojukwu was there, no other person knew that somebody like Uwazurike will come up, or somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come up, or even Simon Ekpa, that he will come up. It is out of necessity. Out of necessity. And if you don't want this Biafra, get out and stop deceiving our people. Stop deceiving Biafrans. I don't like calling names because I'm not a wayward human being. That was not my orientation. I was brought up in a family, a Catholic family, a family of a woman who brings women up before they go to marriage. So I respect myself and I respect my family, respect my nation, Biafra. If you don't want to fight for this struggle, you better get out. We don't need any idiot among us. You can imagine writing a book on your platform like an idiot, claiming to be educated, all these educated illiterates coming to bring us, Nakula Bandiazo. When we are saying that there's a lifting up, you will be telling us that there's a casting down. We are not with you, and you are not with us. We don't recognize you. You are all saboteurs in our midst. And Oyendu said it, that the time to separate the chaff from the weed is here. If you fall out of Breji, you fall within Oyendu's analysis of the separation of the chaff from the weed. We don't care about you. We do not care. To hell with you and your money. Blood money. Maybe Nigeria government will send you. Go and destabilize them. Just like Ngozi. And you came pretending like an idiot. Waturu. Ndizuzu. God will punish all of you. God will punish all of you. Biafra land will swallow all of you. All the things you people are doing, we have been keeping quiet. We have been keeping quiet. Enough of this distraction. We don't need you with your money. To hell with you. To hell with you. All of you. You don't have to love what we are doing. Get out. We don't need you. Whatever your name is called. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. I don't contribute to you anymore. You are crying. You are to hell with you and your money. We don't have money, but we have good heart. We have knowledge of the value for human life. We love ourselves. Stop distracting us. Hey, Simon Ekpa will come out. He will make a new government. Do you think that Simon Ekpa is with you? You are a joker. You cannot even read handwriting on the wall. This is government that Simon Ekpa worked so hard to build. Do you think that Simon Ekpa is foolish to nominate Mazio Genkere to do everything? And he did. Some of you will just walk local in Acapulco and jump into Breji, want to scatter everything. You cannot. No matter who you think you are, you cannot. Be you man or woman. The blood of our brothers and sisters have gone into this. And anybody that will come here to come and distract us will be destroyed with our prayer. We will pray, you will be gone with the wind. To hell with you and your money. Idiots. Because we are just keeping quiet for all of you. This is one thing that annoyed me. When Ngozi was freed, it really pained me because I know that this is the kind of result it will bring for us. Any non-entity, any idiot that cannot even make one common sentence. What the hell? We don't care about you. We have people who have money. Do you know how much Love donates? In 500s. You donate, you donate, you donate. Go to hell with your money. The person I'm talking to knows him or herself. Idiots. Jenu, go and follow your obedience. Go back to Obi. Obi is still contesting. Idiots. Useless human beings. You people are the reason why we are still here, struggling and fighting every day. All the nobodies wanting to be somebody with Biafra. Easy for what? We are not here to fight for position. We are fighting for freedom. If you don't understand it, thank you, my sister. Go ahead. I'm really upset.
Ada, Dente, Papa mse, onye si na adọta ya n'agha, adọta ya n'agha, mala hụla ya nwere ọdụgo onye ga-edọrọ ya n'agha. That person who is saying, oh, they deceived me, they deceived. What are you doing for somebody else, another human being, to deceive you? Why don't you deceive the person when they're trying to deceive you? It's just a lame excuse. God gave everybody enough brain to function. It might not be the same amount of brain, but you have enough to function. So those people that are saying, oh, they deceived me, it's just a cover-up. Just like Adam was trying to cover himself and said, oh, but it was the woman. What did God say?
Blame game.
Your heart already desired the fruit. If you were not a coward, you could have taken it by yourself. You were looking for somebody to bring it so you can find a way, who's somebody to blame. But did that set Adam free from the punishment? No. You see, it is just foolishness for an adult, a full-fledged adult, to stay and the rain will be beating on him or her. And then you say, why are you under the rain? Say, oh, because nobody told me to come out of the rain. Are you stupid? So, look, anybody can say anything, any day, anytime. That's why they have mouth. It is up to the listener to use their own head and ask themselves, what I'm hearing, does it make sense? They say they are all Christians, didn't they? So why don't you ask God, the one that you believe in, to help you understand what you are hearing? If you ask him, he will. Those people that claim they were deceived were never serious.
Yes.
It was never their desire. You see, all these people that had been falling out right from Ucheme first time, they were all hanging loose, looking for somebody to help them fall out. The people who came because they understand the value of freedom, because they understand that they are in bondage and they want to be free. They are still up till today in this government. So all the passerbys, all the Oshebe freedom fighters, they will all fall apart. They will all disappear. They are the chaff. They are the chaff. And the breeze will be blowing them away, one by one. If anybody who claims to be a Biafran and is still confused by now is destined for destruction, I can't help that person. Enough of this pampering. A woman have a baby. You cherish that baby. You even first baby, you learn how to position the baby and the nipples. And you begin to breastfeed that person. You begin to breastfeed that child. At a point, you have to wean that child off your breast. It is time to wean Biafras off this pampering business. I don't work in daycare center. I don't know how to put on pampers. So I am pampering no idiot out there. Let the person stay until they fall and chop up their head. Then they will get enough pampering.
I know.
If you're a Biafran and you cannot see, you cannot hear, sorry for you. But if you're a true Biafran, you have a government. It is your responsibility to support your government the same way you support your family, the same way you support yourself, you support your family. If you don't want to support your family, you'll be like that person standing in the street, like where I am. You see a grown man or a grown woman standing at the corner there, look straight into your eyes, got a quarrel. You got a quarrel just for a cup of tea. You got a quarrel. That's somebody's child that refused to grow up and be responsible. In the village, you plant yam. That yam, the tendrils come out. It's like a baby. The farmer will bend the tendril on the stick where it's supposed to follow and run. The one you put up on that little, we call it mpara, that it will run and get to the bigger wood. You leave it there. That's the one the heat on the ground will burn.
Yes.
Not the one that I agreed to stay on the little stick. You put it on the stick to save it from getting scorched. But if you refuse, you leave it there. Ndị Igbo sị, akwaghị osisi nọ n'ọhịa ma o kweghị, ahapụrụ ya alọghọlọ nọ n'ọhịa. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go ask Google. Ebe amụrụ elu. So, if you are a Biafran and you don't want to be a Fulani slave, not just you, your generations to come, you are going to support your government, both in exile and de facto in homeland. It is your responsibility. Because ana agwanti me anogo eberi isi ya na ntị soro. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was screaming and yelling. When he was whispering, the so-called governors refused to hear him. When he raised his voice, they refused to hear him. When he yelled at them, because when you're talking to somebody and the person is give you the impression they're not hearing you, you raise your voice so they can hear. What did they do? Instead of hearing, why are you yelling? We don't like the way you talk to people. Did you hear what he was saying before he started yelling? You people need to use your brain. Use your brain. God spent time to make you. He gave you enough brain to function. Know when you're being lied to. Know when somebody is telling you the truth. Stop pretending to be deaf. You see, that's what landed Nigeria where they are now.
Borrowing.
When these things were happening, Nigerians claimed to be dumb and deaf. I remember in the 70s, when they said they had oil boom, then inflation started. They said, oh, that's okay. That's okay. As long as I have money in my pocket, I don't care how much it costs. I go to the market and buy. Go plant some cassava and get some garri. Oh, that's okay. I go to the market. It continued gradually, like the fire in a cotton mattress, until the money in the pocket cannot buy anything. They begin to say, oh, how did we get here? Are you crazy? You know how you got there. Are they talking about the is it loan or whatever they signed with Europe? Human beings sign it. When they sign it, weren't there human beings to say, hey, before they sign, this clause is not good. Remove it so we sign the balance. When they came back, weren't there human beings in Nigeria? They were all observing table manners. They will continue until the table itself will be in their mouth. So let them stop deceiving themselves. Operation, is it open corridor? Were they deaf when they did it? Open corridor for who? Now they're rehabilitating terrorists. Oh, really? Okay. Continue. Yesterday I saw a picture of a young man, a Catholic priest, that was burnt in his car. There's no Christian genocide, really. How many imams have been killed?
Oh.
How many imams have been burnt in their cars?
Gumi is there.
You know, it is just good when you tell a blind person there's no oil in the soup, and that person will agree. But it is worse and terrible if you tell that blind person there's no salt in the food, and the blind person agree. You know that he's just not blind. He is blind mentally, morally, and spiritually. So all of them that say there's no genocide, there's no Christian genocide, hello? You see, that young man was alive 2 days ago or 3 days ago, and they burnt him in his car. And there's no Christian genocide. And you are going to agree Nigeria will be better for you. Oh, you are fighting for better Nigeria. You are stupid. In fact, telling you that you're stupid is just making you look good. I commented on that foolish man's thing that say comparing innocent, foolish prodigal son with his bandit brothers.
Yes.
I told him that that's an insult to the prodigal son, the real prodigal son. Okay? He did not kill anybody. He didn't even kill a fowl.
No.
He was just dancing around and playing cute young man, spending his father's money until he hit the bottom. And then he realized that once upon a time I had a father. But he had enough sense to go back home. Biafrans, those ones that are sitting on the fence, let's call you a prodigal son. Okay? The real prodigal son had enough brain to come off his foolishness. Can you just do yourself a favor and get off the imaginary fence where you say you are standing and come back inside and do the needful? Stop deceiving yourself. There's no fence anywhere. If you honestly believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what did you learn from him? Onyendu, we're with you. Onyendu, we're with you. Really? Did you learn anything from him? Let's say you don't remember. You wandered away, just like the prodigal son. Is the happenings of the day reminding you something? If it does, then come and protect that interest. Come and protect that thing your leader is fighting for. Come and protect it. Mazi Simon Ekpa believed in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's why he struggled. Within a short space of time, he was able to establish the government which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu desired. So if you really believe in Mazi Simon Ekpa, why are you destroying what he fought for? Why? Why?
No, they talk that, trying to talk about Simon alongside our current PM, we make Mazi Simon Ekpa forget that charter, that he was one of those that created it and he danced with it, that everything it contained is no longer real. Let me show you this video. Let me see how it can.
I'm putting that same August 2021 when they called a meeting. It was about appointment of a leader in their group. China Sanworu, Muhammad Abbas was there. Chike Dozem, Tony Zumika, all of them were there. Nelly, including Simon Ekpa that is in detention now, in prison today. So when they met, the nomination, they thought that Nelly was going to nominate Chike Doziem. He nominated Simon Ekpa, he wants Simon Ekpa to be the leader. That was that very day. That was where their problem started. They went haywire. That very minute they went haywire. Now in August, I'm putting that same August 2021, when they called the meeting, it was about appointment of a leader in their group. China Sanwo-Oru, Muhammad Abbas was there, Chike Doziem, Tony Zumi, all of them were there. Nelly, including Simon Ekpa that is in detention now, in prison today. So when they met, the nomination, they thought that Nelly was going to nominate Chike Doziem. He nominated Simon Ekpa, he wants Simon Ekpa to be the leader. That was that very day. That was where their problem started. They went haywire. That
you see the confession they are all making now.
Ada, I am happy you played this. And somebody need to cut this and put it where the world can see it.
Yes.
Because it will be for the benefit of those people who were calling Simon Ekpa self-acclaimed, self this one, self the other one. Like he woke up one morning and started.
Yes.
Thank God. You see, we are not going to get our Biafra until all the truth will be out in the street.
Yes.
And all the chaff is removed. Because you cannot take an old wine and pour it in a new wine bottle.
Yes.
It's not going to happen. You see, for how many years since 2021, they've been accusing Simon?
Yes.
Now, even this so-called Photoshop, I've been part of this Photoshop business. So. Okay? Simon is in Finland. But Simon is the one that published the pictures. So how did Simon get those pictures that he was proud of? Those pictures was evidence of what he asked people to do or what people did on his behalf. You do something, you report back to your boss. That's what we were all doing. We go and do some national work, we send the result to him.
Yes.
And he is the one that will tell the populace what has been accomplished. Those people that never believe in anything, they are the same people that said, oh, Jesus did not resurrect. Oh, his disciples came and stole him in the night. Which disciple? The ones that were frightened to death, that were hiding, are they the ones? You see, these things will be coming up. Isn't that Kano Takano talking?
That's it.
Avis, Rising Sun. The other ones I say with their what? What they call them? Ambassadors. I don't know ambassador of who. Can you people listen to Kano Takano? Because you people are working with Kano Takano as we speak now. Can you listen to it? The reason those idiots rejected Simon also was because they wanted to use Simon to do their dirty work. Simon said no.
Yes.
I was in that meeting, for crying loud.
Yes, and he said it during his program that he left them because
Look,
they invited him.
I was in that meeting. Okay?
And look
Physically
at
present.
and our current prime minister.
He told them that he will continue doing what he saw Mazen Nnamdi Kanu doing until he come out and tell him to stop. They got angry. They said the little boy is not listening. He doesn't take instruction. And then they turn sour. Just like our information minister is being accused of not taking instruction, of not listening. Ajere it takes advice. He's better to manage. Why don't you manage yourself before you go out to manage another adult? Come and manage me since you're looking for a job. Look, Biafrans, bottom line, you have a government. It is your responsibility to support your government. And if you want salvation for you as an individual, forget about your family. Just for yourself, support your government.
Yes.
You have a choice because God gave every human being the ability to choose. So if you want your suffering days to be cut short, come and support your government. If you don't want, keep dancing in the cloud. But the truth of the matter, it will not stop Biafra from coming.
No.
It will not. You just sit down and ask yourself, if you stay where you are until Biafra is fully restored, what will you tell yourself? Not what you will tell another person. What will you tell yourself? Are you going to say, oh, if I was told? You can't say that because you've been told. Thanks to technology, all these videos are being recorded. All the town hall meetings are being recorded. All the fundraising is being recorded. Somebody will play it after we are all dead and gone. Will you be there?
That's it.
There's also a hard copy recording. Okay? So, will your name be there? Will you have, some people say, oh, you can't stop me from coming to my father's land. Okay. Will you be able to have straight face to come to your father's land if you remain where you are now? The land will speak as loud as the blood that are being spilled are still speaking and will continue to speak.
Yes.
I hope you have the answer. I will leave it there. Ada, thank you so much. Biafrans, we must continue. It is Biafra first. Nothing in between. They would.
They were, my sister. You have spoken well. I agree with you. And in order to endorse everything you said, it is good to remind Biafrans that while we are there to support ourselves, look at how many million of euro and dollars that Nigeria government is getting from another country and another continent, showing that money remains life wire of every successful government. This one was given to them by the EU. And these are all the elements of what EU have given them for this money to be applied to. We need money to support our own government. And in fact, this is being disseminated as a news by Arise TV. You all saw what happened last week in the UK, how the government of Nigeria, as represented by Tinubu, went and signed a deal of 746 million pounds. When you change it to Naira, you will know how many trillions. So we need money to support our government. We do. That we are not fighting with you people, giving you chance, giving you opportunity to think twice and come and donate, is because we are not fighting jihad. That is not our orientation. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ife m na-eche kịta bụ ka this radio Biafra ka ọ pụta. Anytime ọ bụ my turn, m ga na-ekwu everything n'onu be anyị. Unu nwa bụ ndị na-azụ afịa nọ n'ụlọ, unu ji ego. Because recently, nke a na-akpọ Ale na Onyema nyelu Nigeria 2 billion. And o gosiri na unu niile ji ego. Every business unu na-eme, unu na-akwụ ụgwọ, unu na-akwụ tax to ndị Muslim nọ na Nigeria, nke fa na-akpọ jizya tax. Every business you transact in the bank, in the wharf where you are paying for your goods to be cleared from China, you are paying tax to these people. You develop their land, they will demolish it. Nobody pays you back. Compensation. Whereas na Fulani ju n'ofia ndị be anyị, because na banya dro developed. Kedu ife unu na-eche? Unu echezina. The other day, me and my brother, Mighty Dot, we are not fighting. He is my brother. We are just talking about how to make you people to live well. Ebani ne be di okay. Ebani be di okay. Oh, makunu nwa. Manunu jiego. Onye obune jisi ego ike. You are investing. You are building. You are expanding. Inwelu one shop ni Idumota. Inwelu na Alaba. Inwelu na Balogu. Just because you want to save money to keep expanding, and they will keep demolishing your houses. They will keep demolishing it. So Biafrans, the amount of money Europe just support to Nigeria, 288 million, and the package is there listed what they want them to use it, including rehabilitating terrorists. So, onye ọbụla gbara ọgwụ ya nwụọ, onye nọ n'elu lituo, enu anwụ ịnọ, you can never be allowed to live. Ma Lafia told us na plan fabu to wipe you people out. So, inechekwa that you are in Nigeria, that you are safe. You are not. We need to go to Biafra land. That is our originality. That is our own nation. We have to build it together. Obure chikita on a blue million unu biana zo position, because unu love position. Come now and fight for that position. And when time comes, with your certificate, we will know that yes, you participated. Sorry, my minister. Go ahead. Mazi, okay. Ndewo.
Yes, Ndewo. Good afternoon, Biafrans. and happy weekend as we enter into another new weekend. I would just say Hinti, say that I've never heard you so angry. The outburst, though meritorious, they deserve it. Whoever it is, they've got to at least take it once in a while. But another thing, I don't know how you just become a onyo shobi or onyo riobi or I think that's a good self onyo riobi. Because what you just hinted now is just my first line of thought. What I want to talk about this money issue.
Yes.
Yes. But I will now cut that short because for those who keep on bragging how much they donate, how much they give, how much they have committed, even I remember even those days, even in secondary school days, that was when we were taught that human needs are insatiable.
Yes.
And so, for anybody who must have passed up to secondary school, not to talk of those that claim to be enlightened and advanced in all spheres of life, so they too must know it, that whatever thing you do, as the world is today, as the world evolved today, there must be incessant need of money. Nigeria is a sovereign country, so to say, as they claimed, but they are still going about demanding or borrowing money. What for? Why do they need it for?
Oh.
Yeah, a sovereign country, sovereign countries. You hear about you hear America, the rest of them still demanding money, asking for aid, asking for whatever they can get from any corner. So how much more we that have stringent need for this money? Anybody will come, people will come up today and tell you how much they have been donating. Even I even heard some who will come up and say, we used to donate how much, if you know how much I've been donating far back in 2015. Some will even tell you that they have been donating even during Owazirike time myself. That is the reason why they will not want to donate again today. So all is just very laughable. Very, very laughable. And even many of us, many Biafrans, sorry to say it, pitiable, even believe that their obligation, their responsibility to commit, to make further contribution ends with the declaration of Biafra, the referendum. That is the belief of many. I can't understand that. Why? Some believe that because Biafra has been redeclared, therefore their obligation ends there. Biafran issue don't need further funding. Well, that be it. So Biafran, please continue doing what you do and disregard everything. So let me go straight to the point. I think your topic today in this is it this visa on arrival or whatever by the Buhari regime. That visa on arrival was one of the policies that still annoyed me up to today. Why? Is because every human being, knowledgeable or not, must know that that policy is not properly rooted. In fact, it shouldn't be at all anywhere. I'm still looking out for a proper word to use. But what makes me angry that nobody, not even the Nigerian media, not their politicians, not the youths of that country, not the critics of Biafrans and the Biafran restoration, none of them, nobody had the God to speak against this dark policy, had the God to object, to even protest against it. It's not normal. And everything that have been happening today in that country negatively is as a result of their will I say, a refusal to talk or speak against evil that many a times have been present before them. They won't have the God to protest against the evil policies meted to them, but they'll be brave to castigate those that have come up to demand for their freedom out of that contraption. That is what I can understand. Because I will even put it out that whatever thing that the people are suffering today is as a result of their silence over wrong or poor policies by the government. There was some time I came across one, I think it was a legal clip. It's in a legal studies. The lecturer walked in. He walked into his class, and he just ordered one of the students out without reason. I don't know if I sent you that clip, but it's very, very interesting.
Yes.
The lecturer, he walked in and ordered one of the students out without reason. And he asked, you get out of my class. So they were all agape. The whole students, they were looking, how come? What did he do? He didn't do anything. He didn't commit anything. The man just, they were all even wondering, did he have a bad day or something like that? I said, he was saying, I said, you, get out of my class. I don't want to see you. So the student packed his bag and left. He started his lecture. And then after 5 minutes, he asked them a very simple question. What is law and what is justice? So they said things like that. They started trying to analyze, to define what the law, what the justice mean. After a time, he asked them, I walked in now, did you find it justifiable? He asked them, my asking the student, one of you, to go out without reason, did any one of you find it justifiable? They said no. And he asked them, why didn't any of you protest? You understand the logic there?
Yes, the idea.
Yeah, so he asked them, why didn't any of you protest when you realize that what I've just done that is wrong? That my asking her to leave my class without reason was wrong. Why didn't any one of you protest? So he now told them, say, that is what's all about law and legal justice. If you refuse to protest against evil, it will one day turn around and affect you. So just
yes, my brother, what you are just saying, please let me show them something about what you are saying. Let me show Biafrans just something for them to understand that what you are saying is what some of them did when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was warning everybody about the danger of allowing Fulani to do what they are doing. Look at this.
Country too hard, this country is too hard. We are going, oh no, with the vex. Look,
Quiet.
our fuel, our
A
everything
miserable
is too
protest.
expensive in this country. We have refineries, but are not working in this country.
They have refinery, but it's not working. That's the man that said, instead of America to come and give us Biafra, that they will not come to their oil because he owns, he's the owner of the oil. Oil that he is the one protecting or being a pipeline watchman, while Caliphate of Sokoto is the one that owns 24 oil wells. He's talking about refinery not working. He's the one that they contracted and he had special force. They armed them with guns and bullets, buying Biafrans. Onyendu warned him. Now he's protesting. Just like you use the word protest, that the man asked the class, why didn't you protest? And that protest is coming late from some of them. Look at this one.
Country too hard, this country is too hard. We are going, oh no, with the vex. Look, our fuel, our everything is too expensive in this country. We have refineries, but are not working in this country. Nothing is working in this country. And we cannot continue to be in this condition. We are hungry. We are hungry. We are hungry.
Who is he talking to?
I don't know. Complaining to no one.
Yeah.
So who now?
Supposedly the leader of the country.
Yeah, but they are not listening. Yeah.
Go ahead. Thank you.
So, yes. So exactly that. So the implication to all Biafran is that enough is enough. It's high time that you start rising up against evils meted against you. And it is a right time to also come out and embrace this freedom for all. It cannot continue going round and round and round, and you looking around, looking behind here that it doesn't concern you. It concerns everybody. It concerns everybody. And for many who, as you hinted earlier on in your speech, about those who have been contracted to destroy what we do, it is very, very pathetic. I think a few days ago, I came across one of this man, is it Mike Arnold? He was very furious in his write-ups, complaining about one of those, just like one of those that you just mentioned, who don't really know what they are doing and how their actions are affecting us negatively. Because many of them don't know how their actions, the various actions is negatively affecting us from achieving what we've been fighting for. Mike Arnold was furious about, I think it was the Maker Gift, who just jumped into one of his articles without base and started condemning the man that he did that. He should have known that if he's fighting for Biafra, he should come out so and so and so. So, things like that. And when I read exactly what Mike Arnold, when I read what he wrote, I immediately understood where he was coming from. But these other people just jumped in without even comprehending what the issue was, or even if they did, they always come to show, just to show that they can write or they are into Biafran agitation. And Mike Arnold used one firm word or that sentence for him. He said that this your mindset is the reason why you are still marginalized in Nigeria.
That is it. That's the
just very simple. He said, this your mindset as you made it here is the reason why you haven't gotten what you are looking for and why you are marginalized. So imagine that. Imagine this man to have observed this, and this man have been speaking, even though he has not come out promptly to announce Biafra, but at least he is in the same vein, in the same line as we are. For anybody, any one of these idiots to come out and attack him, or because he didn't use the word they want, also, must he do everything for you? He's not even a Biafran, but he is doing better than many of you are doing. And you have the God to come misinterpret it or even ask for more. Why should you even ask for more when you have not done half of what he has done? So the complacence, the idiots in many of these people, because they don't know what they are doing and how their actions are adversely affecting us.
Yes.
And they are still claiming they know it all.
Yes.
Honestly, I'm not less mad as you, because I don't like using such a hard word, but I was curious when I read that myself, honestly.
I know those of them castigating our PM or telling you that when Simon comes out, he will go and build another government. You don't know Simon. This is Simon and the PM. They are men. They know themselves. They are Biafrans. They are Biafrans. And they know what they are looking for. All of you telling the world that you want Simon to come out and start all over again to get you another government. In your country where you live right now, how many governments do you have? This is the picture of
that remains starting the whole process and project and anew, afresh.
Yes.
Does it make sense to them?
A human being that has no brain, thinking like an imbecile. This is their picture here. They are very cool with each other. They are men. They understand themselves. It was this very government that these men, that they formed together. He was the one who nominated Mazio Gekere. He nominated him, just like Onyendu nominated Mazi Simon Ekpa. So, these leaders, they know themselves. If you don't know that they are all working together, you are deceiving yourself. They work together and they know what they want. That you donate billions is all entirely your business. Ill-gotten money, ill-gotten wealth. We don't need it here. All this toxic relationship, we don't want it. What we want is a government that is moving ahead. I don't know if my sister Tutos is around or available to join us. Thank you so much. I'm sharing all your comments. Very well made. And she's telling Biafrans to like, share this message so that it goes viral. and subscribe to Betty4 TV. This is one of our Breji media platforms where you will get authentic information. We work with video evidence, just like this one. Look at him, Asari Dokubo. He is talking about refinery not working. Oh, really? Look at him, like Hercules. And Oyedu warned him.
We're hungry.
But the thing is, my sister, there is, I think, just a short idea again. One thing Biafrans should know, one thing every one of you should know is that Europe don't love you more than you love yourself. And don't ever think that they will do anything that will benefit you instead of them. That is where many are misguided. That is where many are still going astray. Nobody, these are the imperialists that are holding you, that have drawn the map of what is holding you down today. Don't ever think that they will willingly let loose that bondage you are in.
Yes.
If you don't fight. These people understand only fight. They understand fight. Anything outside that, don't weigh them down. It is time we understand. If we understand this, the better for every one of us to know that this thing we are talking about is not something that will be given to you, handed to you. You have a hell lot of enemies about, including the imperialists. They are number one of the forces holding every one of you. Biafrans, Middlebelt, Kanuri, everybody there, because their intention is never to let you off their hook.
Yes.
It is something every one of you must know.
Yes, what you are saying is supported by this picture here. EU support Nigeria. This 288 million package that they signed last week is nothing to them than the oil they are taking from your land. This amount of money is nothing to them. Only one country in EU can give you this.
Yeah,
but the whole EU
it's
is
always
using
a bond. It's always a bond. They know that they will always get it somehow.
From the oil in Biafra
From the
land.
oil, from your resources.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
know. Because if you don't have that, it won't be coming out that easily. That is just a game. And never a time have all these loans benefited you in that country. Never a time. You never even smelled the benefit, gotten it. This money will remain in European bank and they will be dictating what they do with it until 1 or 2, 5 of them will advise them open an account where they will dump the money to be used in instrumental. That will be the end of it. It remains here, you'll be paying.
Yes.
And that is why the cost of this oil, if you don't know it, that is why the cost of all the living standards keep escalating. It never goes down because of the debts you are in. Because all those debts must be paid. They must be paid. They are being paid. That is why it never goes down. That is why Biafra is struggling to free you, free us, free every one of us out of this bondage. Don't take it down. Even if you are in this, before you act, before you do anything, think to reason, to know if what you are doing, the effect of your action before you come out. Don't just act because you want to act. I believe in every human being, there is this a good and a bad instinct in every human being. We possess it. And you must know these instincts are guided by your conscience. You can't tell me that you don't know when you did something bad and when you do it good. Your conscience is always there to guide you.
And this support is evidence that when Asari Dokubo said, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife and DOS and Bianca Ono, they came, they wrote, they said they are going to Finland. All those letters they wrote to EU. EU did everything to detain our PM. This is the reason why. Because of their interest. Because they know that allowing our Mazi Simon Ekpa to carry on the way he was doing will stop them from doing this rubbish.
That is why I'm never perturbed. I'm never surprised about the character being displayed by this Bianca, because I know the family background. I know where she's coming from, and those days when I was in Enugu, we also used to doubt why our eternal leader even ventured there. So some even said that it was to smite the father, because they were into kind of family feud, kind of. But let's not go there. So, but like me, I'm never surprised about her action, because I know a little about where she come from. So they were one, and they were Biafrans. I'm still around. If something follows again, maybe let me give others a little chance to also air their views.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Your submission is powerful, and Biafrans are listening. Ndewo ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ. Ndị nọ n'ụlọ na-enu this picture na-eni anya ọfụma. Unu na-enye anya unu afụ na EU ji 288 million wee na support Nigeria. Ndị UK jikwa 746 wee kwadokwa Nigeria, and another 70 million. Kedu onye na-akwado anyị? Onwero. Anyị nwaga na-akwado onwe anyị. So ka anyị na-egekwa ife ndị Arise News na-ekwu here.
There, but 16 million has been said to be targeted towards strengthening migration, governance, and reintegration. So from that 288 million package, we're looking at 16 million going towards migration, governance, and reintegration of the...
Okay, she's talking about migration. She's talking about migration. You all know that in the UK, they have illegal immigrants. The people they call illegal immigrants, they have no leave to remain. That's the immigration law of United Kingdom. When you do not regularize your leave to remain in the UK, you become an illegal immigrant. And those illegal immigrants are kept in their camp and hotels, and it costs them like £4,000 a day. And those who committed crime and they want to send them away because they have Section 4 of immigration laws to take away your citizenship from you. Like anybody who tries to cause terrorism act in the UK, they will strip them of their citizenship under Section 4 of Immigration Act. And you will become stateless. And once you become stateless, they will take you to their camp. They have also reached an agreement with Tinubu to send such criminals to Nigeria. And Tinubu accepted it. Other African countries were, they were offered this very agreement and contract, but they declined. But Tinubu accepted that. So EU is now supporting them to take those migrants or immigrants or whatever they are called and rehabilitate all of them. That's why they voted how many millions? 16 for strengthening migration and governance and rehabilitation or whatever in Nigeria. Chukwuma, I have already talked about that. Rapu no onye anwa no onye nzuzu. onye isi mgbaka ndị anyị amara ebe fa si bute ego fa na-eke. We don't know where they got their money from. They want my people. Daalụnụ so much. Continue to like and share and subscribe to Betty4 TV. It is one of our media, Breji media platforms. You are understanding? So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, unu afụgo na Nigeria nwelu allies ọ maka gịnị? Ọkwa ifulu ego a o ego 1 barrel of oil, which according to my sister, they have already taken this. They are just giving it back to Nigeria, and it is a debt on the head of Nigeria government. China is currently asking Nigeria, pay us back our money. Who is paying the debt? It is you. Oh, nwa bundi Biafra. Na kwụgwọ niile na Nigeria na-ekote. Ọ bụ na ịkwụrụ ya na your tax, ịkwụọ ya from your bank account. That's why they contracted France to come and control their tax. Ga-ewe na-anapụ na ego. Hello.
Yeah,
You are on speaker.
yes, that's good. That's good. So sorry for coming late. I just wanted to make a kind of addition to that explanation you have been giving. I don't know whether it's the current explanation or the past minute explanation concerning the travel of the deal that Tinubu reached with the
This one was conducted last week. It was signed and sealed last week. And the one that was given to them in UK, the same last week.
Yes. So they said it is on immigration for Nigeria to be receiving illegal immigrants. Okay, that's it. Now, it appears very, very simple at the understanding of the so-called Nigerians, but they don't know that that is a deal that will ease the infiltration, that is legally the infiltration of terrorists into Nigeria. I don't know whether how many people understand what we mean by the characteristics of Guatemala prison in the United States. That's the kind of inmates you have in Guatemala prison. I don't know how many people understand that particular story concerning Guatemala prison. Now, the United Kingdom, being the sponsor of, that is, the government of the United Kingdom, being the sponsor, not only the United Kingdom, even the government of France, being the sponsors of jihadists, as they use jihadists or jihadism as the proof for aggrandizement of power, political power. They have mapped out Nigeria through the government of Nigeria as an entity that will aid them to transport terrorists for the conquest of Nigeria. Because when they say illegal immigrants, it means people without identity.
Yes.
And these people that we call Nigerian politicians, they welcome them. Okay? Tell me the reason and why other African countries rejected them, that are rejected also the offer. And Nigeria, it's only Nigeria through Tinubu that accepted them. Because Tinubu knows that he has cockroach on the cupboard. But you didn't know that, look, you have accepted under your own government for criminals that I mean is terrorists, to come and finish you up. Because anybody that does not pretend as deportees, they are the illegal immigrants. Already have signed it. That's why I always tell our people, don't play with education. If we're doing anything important, nobody should play with education, because if people are not highly intelligible, they will not decode that, look, Britain is doing everything possible to conquer completely and forever the people that owns Nigeria, the people that owns that country that they call Nigeria. Now they have used this clause now to cage all the politicians. You see, in that travel, it was not only the presidency that went, but they went alongside governors in the United Kingdom. This one is not like when they used to go to number 10 Downing Street, that place that they have the Shantan House. This one is more than going to Shantan House. And they say this is a renewal. Renewal of what? Slavery. And apart from the renewal of slavery, but the United African Company or Royal Niger Company, they also added this fact that Nigeria should be the reception or the receptor of all the criminals and all the terrorists that the United Kingdom, Buckingham Palace wants to use, and even France, for the conquest of the people who call Nigeria. So it is a pity that those that call themselves educated don't even understand that they have sold themselves, even their children. I don't know how to say it. It's a pity for them because they may think that Papa, they will run to UK. No. From the year 2030, it will be very, very hot for those Nigerian politicians that ran to UK. All those Nigerian politicians that ran to UK. All of them will be deported back.
Yes.
And when they come back, those criminals that they push back to Nigeria will eliminate them. Very, very simple. I don't know the reason and why. Even if somebody believes that, like somebody like Tinubu, that they said he has drug case everywhere. What are you doing at that age? If it is a white man, we say, come and kill me and let me go. But I will stand on the right. What are you doing with your prick, not the race again? Tinubu, what are you doing with the things of the earth? I cannot understand. Young people like us that succeeded in giving birth. If you want to take our spirit, we say take. After all, we have given birth. Yes, it's not a problem. But somebody that is, because Tinubu, if I'm going to weigh him, he's very close to 8 years. If I'm not making a mistake, or above 8, why are you afraid of being arrested by America because of your drug case? You are signing things that will end the entire black race. So it is not only a question of, just as they presented it, that they want to do rehabilitation. When they say rehabilitation, it means rehabilitation of Boko Haram. You will be thinking that is it Nigeria that will be rehabilitating somebody that they failed to give asylum, or that his asylum has expired in the United Kingdom? Is it Nigeria that will rehabilitate Onyena Obodo Igbo? Or Onyena Obodo Igbo will rehabilitate Nigeria? So when they say rehabilitation, it is telling you clearly that they are supporting Boko Haram.
Yes. Of
what
course.
I mean by Boko Haram,
you cannot rehabilitate something you don't support.
You see, the people that are in Nigeria that they say that they went to school, I cannot, not only people that are in Nigeria, people that went to school, but they don't read clothing. They don't even know the difference between cloth and phrase. They don't understand diplomacy.
No.
That's why people were attacking me, because I castigated those living in America that say that they are professors. Not like when we are talking. We spoke from Europe. Certified, and they grab from Europe. Then somebody that meandered and maneuvered his or her way from Nigeria to United States, because in United States of America, black people in many years ago, hundreds of years ago, their forefathers fought, were being used for the conquest, and they became citizens, and thanks to action of Martin Luther King Jr., they became recognized. They have that black people have big level. Black Americans have big level in America. But because of that, they liberalize things. Now somebody can come from Nigeria and translate the title of Nigerian education into America. They say, okay, you can teach, come on, professor. No, there's a difference between American professor or European professor. That is a professor that went to school in Europe, or a doctor, a renowned doctor in Europe. And that maneuvered his or her way from Nigeria to America to Europe. Okay, the difference is very clear. That is the reason why the likes of Chioma that I respected didn't even grasp that they should not go and create an NGO and call it a government. Even if you call it government, you should not have two governments of Biafra. One government of Biafra, I swear and I can name. Martin Amdekan cannot come out and say he's going to create another government of Biafra. He cannot do that. What we do is we try to make sure that there is understanding. We will try to figure out the one that is the need.
Yes.
Amongst all these state governments of Biafra, then we will create a mechanism that will make people to understand that this is the government and we fit in. He will not even say, he will not even drag with Ogechinkere, for example, for him to applicate his position so that Nnamdi Kanu will become the leader. No, he will just direct from afar. That is how learned people do behave. But people who are not learned, they do as if they are fighting between their husband and their wife inside the kitchen. No. You look at the law. You look at ethics. You do what is the best for your people to be recognized as one of those that understand what is going on. If not, okay, tell me the reason why at the beginning of this war between Iran, Israel, and the United States of America, it seemed that America was alone. But as the thing goes on, then you started watching Europeans. Europeans are not against America. They will come out, they will use diplomacy. In the public, they will say, I don't want to participate in the war, but I will defend. We will be applying defensive mechanism. United Kingdom, United Kingdom is not against United States. But at the same time, for the fact that they have soiled their hands in dirty, they will do as if, they want peace, but in the dark, they will say, US, come and take our airspace. And you with Iran, in the dark. You see, that is diplomacy. If they were not educated, they would have fight openly against the United States. And the same thing is applicable with the state of the UAE, United Arab Emirates. It can never try to go against the United States of America. But they are still in the same Muslim Brotherhood, or OIC. But when the time comes, you see all of them, they will run. they will use their sense as educated that they are, because they understand who is in charge. But in our own case, different, some of our people do not understand who is in charge. But Nnamdi Kanu is in charge.
Yeah.
And it is Nnamdi Kanu that is in charge that nominated Simon Ekpa, that anointed Simon Ekpa to be his disciple, right? Or that Simon Ekpa, after his anointing, says, I am your disciple. They don't want to acknowledge that. They want to fight him. Now, Simon Ekpa nominated Ogechinkere.
Exactly.
Why is it that Ogechinkere is the one that heads BRGIC as the resident president?
Yes. That's their picture there. Yes.
The headquarters of the first government of Biafra is in the house of Ogechinkere at Baltimore. And they call it MD. Baltimore, MD, Maryland, United States of America. It was not in the hands of Chioma or hands of the husband of Chioma.
Exactly. I was just going to ask you for 1 minute to say something based on what you said now. Look at them. Onyendu elected Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa nominated Mazi Ogenkere. So they are all telling me on the comment section how this Atikpa Kabwe said that she's against our current prime minister. How she said that Mazi Simon Ekpa, we have to come out again to go and form another government. Says who? Simon Ekpa is not a fool. He's not an empty brain like them. He can never be with them. Why did he not give them or any one of them go to be the one to register this Breji?
Let me before we start on
Everything that Simon did, they made sure that they read it so that Simon will continue to work for them. Idiots.
So let me just use this opportunity to expatiate one thing, to clarify something. There is a secret that these people don't know. Although it is not all that secret. I mean that it is other secret I wouldn't have. So let me expatiate on that. Under Mazinam Dekano, okay, now, IPOB, when we say IPOB, R means Indigenous People of Biafra registered. IPOBR is under the protector of Mazinam Dekano. Now, for the likes of the followers of Lolo Maker and the followers of BOS and the followers of all those people that disobeyed Mazinam Dekano, they should know that Mazinam Dekano has the absolute right to dissolve, to a point. This is a freedom fight movement. It is not an ordinary meeting. Now, that is very clear. Mazinam Dekano is the one that founded, he's the founder of IPOB-R. I know that IPOB means Indigenous People of Biafra, but before Nnamdi Kanu, there was nothing like the institutionalization of IPOB, right or wrong? Did anybody register IPOB anywhere in the world before Nnamdi Kanu registered it? The answer is no. So Nnamdi Kanu has absolute right to manage his IPOB, and that is the reason why you see the shape of IPOB being in the way it is, because IPOB is an organization. Then under IPOB, you have structures that are different. Then under Mazinam Dekano, you have DOS, what we call Directorate of State, people that are in charge of state. They are responsible directly to Mazinam Dekano, not to Biafran people. While IPOB coordinators, national coordinators, continental coordinators are responsible to Biafran people, right? US is responsible to Mazinam Dekano as if we are talking about cabinet members. Okay. Now there is another group that the people did not discover, or some discovered but they didn't know. It's called Emizrit. Emizrit is the highest command after Mazinam Dekano. DOS has no power. That is DOS. Oh my goodness, DOS did not have any command in terms of IPOB. But who has the command is Nnamdi Kanu and his enemies. That is the reason why I'm telling people to go and watch the latest revelation from Kanu Takano.
Yeah, I have played it.
By Isaiah Uba. Kanu Takano was reminding Biafrans on what happened immediately after the rendition of Mazinam Dekano, or during the time of the rendition. Okay? He said that that time, August 2021, that people we are hoping for them to be nominated as the next leader, what they call leader protector. Who we are hoping this? Who we are having this hope? From who? Ask that question sociologically. Who we are having this hope? Those that we are having this hope were Chinas and Woru, the then former head of logistics. Then we have Chike Dozie, the then former head of Directorate of State. We are having hope for them to be nominated, not by Nnamdi Kanu, but by an entity. That entity was headed by a woman that is called Dr. Nelly Okwebu. Right? Now, they should explain to us if Nelly Okwebu was US. The answer is no. Was not. Another person that is called Rabbi Charles. Then I stop from there.
Okay, thank
why
you.
Is it that,
yeah.
Yes.
We have to conclude now. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So very, very simple. It was the head of the ministry that nominated Simon F. according to the wish of Mazinam Degan to lead. Now, Karen Kakan said that immediately those people went, it says Hawaii, or Hawaii, Hawaii, okay? Then ask him to explain what he means by, is it the hell wire? Yes. They went ablaze. They started fighting against that decision. That was the beginning of the problem, which means that Mazi Simon Epa was to deputize Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was to lead the struggle. But these people started fighting Chike Doziem and China Samuru. That's why they have stayed there. And nobody should go against what Nnamdi Kanu is doing for now, because it is big.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, my sister.
Dalo, Ndewo. So, Biafrans, one of the reasons why I have kept this EU-supported Nigeria is to tell the world that all along, all those private aircraft that comes to the bush to deliver guns to the terrorists, look at the amount of money they are giving them. They are the ones supporting Nigeria to stop Biafra from coming. They are also talking about 16 million strengthening migration of terrorists into Nigeria. They never made mention of the Christian genocide, how to stop it or how to avoid it. No. And because they are the ones who own Nigeria, they have given them list of what they should do with this money. So my people, we really have to work hard. Tomorrow is Friday. Next tomorrow is our fundraising. Go now and contribute to our fundraising. Let us just listen a while to this and we will call it a day.
The so-called repentant combatants of Boko Haram associates. All right. Now, this document is, of course, from information retrieved from the Nigeria Agency of News. Let's look at reactions on social media before Dr. Abati gives us his input. Lanre said this document is 2021. At that time, there was a program called Operation Safe Corridor, and they were supporting. Now, just for context, the framework between the working relationship between EU and Nigeria is 2021 to 2027. So that tweet is correct, but doesn't reflect the fact that it's a period. Now let's go to the next tweet from Express, who said, before everyone jumps to conclusions, this isn't the EU saying let terrorists walk free. What they're referring to is a standard counter-insurgency approach called reintegration. It applies to people who surrender, are captured or defect, and then go through screening, de-radicalization, and monitoring before being reintroduced into society. Nigeria is already doing this with Boko Haram defectors. The EU is just supporting that framework, not inventing something new. That said, people are right to feel uneasy about it. You can't talk about reintegration without also...
He said EU is just supporting the framework of bringing in terrorists, terrorizing the Christians, and making them get them rehabilitated, and put them back into the society to live with who? Or to export them to Europe? No, that they are not inventing something new. So they already know the existing situation in Nigeria, because it does not concern them, because they have no common boundary with Nigeria, like Biafrans and other citizens. This is it. Biafrans, if this does not trigger you to work very hard, donate for your freedom, I don't know what else will trigger you.
Talking about justice for victims, accountability, and the very real fear communities have about letting former fighters back in. So yes, question is, but let's at least understand what's actually being proposed instead of reducing it to, and I quote, they are bringing terrorists back.
It is bringing terrorists back. They know, they don't even talk about justice for the victims. No accountability. And the very real fear. Communities have been massacred, rendered homeless. Nobody talks about it. This is it. Because EU sees Nigeria as their base for milking and for giving orders and giving them peanut whenever they want as loan. And that loan is going to be paid by Biafrans.
And the final tweet from Ade, the plan is to keep us in perpetual disarray. So
yes, keeping you in perpetual disarray. Africa remains their bedrock for milking you dry, for giving you money to buy more terrorists, and keep quiet those who will stop them. Perpetual disarray.
Africa may never rise above its current status. Dr. Abati, several...
You see, Biafrans, whenever we are talking about something like this, you better pay attention. Somebody was saying on the comment section, they want to leave Africans in perpetual disarray. And who is those Africans they are keeping that way? Biafrans. We are the ones that they are keeping in perpetual disarray. We are the ones. We are the ones that they are keeping in that position. Because we are the goose that lays the golden egg. We don't come here to glorify saboteurs or even ring their bells. We want our freedom. If you are here to come and start telling Biafrans what to do, how to do it, you think of those who are using millions to support Nigeria to suppress you. That's why I am playing this video. And that's why I left that EU 288 million funding. I kept it there for foreign journalists to see where the pain of Biafrans are coming from. EU, Europe, Africa remains their bedrock, where they sit, milk you, dry you, give you orders, give you loan whenever they want. This is it. So this lady here, they are all comfortable people. They are paid. They are paid. They look good. They don't know what the common masses are going through. This is it. So any Biafran who is just thinking that, yes, Mazi Simon Ekpa is the Jackie, he doesn't rest. He will walk like caterpillar Jackie from 2022, September 2022, 28th of September. I was there that night when he said we should vote for and against the DOS. And we took over. We all voted that night. He walked like Jackie to form a government. All the people he selected, he used in forming this Breji government are with him. Everything was done. Then you want him, after this mental torture that he's going through in the prison, he will come out again and start getting you another government. Are you not stupid? That is not the issue right now. We already have our structure. We already have our government. What remains now is for you and I to support that government. That's all. So, Biafrans, I will leave you people here. Our space is on. Go to the space and get more sense and sensibility. Biafra must come. Whether anybody is happy or angry, it doesn't concern me. Onyendu is a prophet. He's not just our leader. He is a prophet. Most of the things he has prophesied on has come to pass. They have come to pass. The only thing remaining now is for Biafra to come. And it will surely come. Whether you love me, you hate me, I don't care. I will tell you what I will tell you. My brother, Mighty Dot, I love you so much. And I respect you. Understand that this struggle is like a conundrum. Many things are boiling in one pot. We are together. We mean well. When we say that our people should not be discouraged, it's not that we don't know how to keep quiet, but we will continue to talk. We have to support our Prime Minister, Mazio Genkere. This man has done so much already for Biafra. Appreciate him. We blacks, we Africans, we should learn how to appreciate someone when they do something for you. Yesterday, I was showing President Donald Trump where he was standing by, and one of his ministers was talking. And you will think, oh, why am I saying that? Yes, I have to say that because these Oyibo people, they teach us how to allow their ministers to grow. They teach us that sometimes an elderly person can be there and allow a younger person to talk and share information. Here now, you could see that Mark Rubio is the one talking.
These people would do if they had a nuclear weapon. That is an unacceptable. The people that run this country are radical Shia clerics. These are religious fanatics. Look what they are doing now. At their weakest point, this is the weakest Iran has ever been, and look at what they're doing. They're attacking embassies. They're attacking hotels. Imagine what these people would do if they had a nuclear weapon.
Yes. So when you see something like this, you will use others to know that this is how your own supposed to be. Allow the young ones around you to establish themselves. Allow others to walk when you cannot walk. Give others opportunity. There is no how Mazi Simon Ekpa will come out of the prison to go and be forming government for them. We have government already. We have one government. We all live in the UK. We all live in America. We all live in Germany. We all live in Italy. We all live in other countries. No two governments. Simon Ekpa is very brilliant. He cannot come out now and tell you, oh no, Breji is no longer our government. That is only a human being with dead brain cells that can think of that. So when you see the leader of the free world with two young men on his side and he's keeping quiet, allowing them to talk, that is how we should be. Our prime minister is a very young man, and the elderly ones should sit and listen to them because they know what they are doing. I will love you people and leave you here, and we will continue with our freedom. Yes, all must continue to hail Biafra. My people, I thank all of you that have contributed to this today, and I will say peace, progress, unity, and equity will remain equitable in everything we do. Equity means justice, and you go to justice with clean hand. So Biafrans, remain strong. Go to our website and donate. Do not be forced to do what you cannot afford to do. Those who have millions, let them keep flashing it all over. We are going to get Biafra. Onyendu has prophesied that Biafra will definitely come. They won't, my people. I love you all this much. Bye from here, and may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless all of you.